I just want to introduce myself and tell you what we do here at Fast Lane Automotive. We are a shop that is completely hands-on, that we teach students in automotive and diesel repair. We work with the North Lawndale Employment Network, specifically for their CTA program, so students can wind up interning in CTA and eventually get a permanent job. And a lot of the theory work and a lot of the training that happens that you would see in a classroom setting actually happens here. These are real cars for customers. These are not demos. So everything that the student here actually affects somebody else's car. So for example, there is no grades here. Either you do the work correctly or you don't. One of the main things that employers like about my program is that we're really front-end hands-on on the and it's kind of like an apprenticeship program or an internship program. And most employers love that because they see that the student actually does know what they're doing. We use service manuals just like the dealers do, and everything is done just like if your car went into a dealer. I also sponsor students that want to do the ASE certification. Once they're working in the field for about a year, they can come back and they can take the test with me. They can also come back at any time they want, and they can also shadow or mentor other new students that are here. So this is pretty much an open entry, open exit program where students can come in, work on cars, leave, get a job, and then once they're really established, they can actually come back and actually help other students. Curtis can tell you his experience here and what he's done and what he likes about the program.
Yes, my experience here at Fast Lane Automotive is a good training. You learn, like he said, hands-on experience. But here at Fast Lane, he show you the proper way to do it. He show you the right tools to use. If you don't know nothing, then you can always ask, or you can go ask for him to print it out, or any detail that you need. It's been a great pleasure. My experience here at Fast Lane, for me right now, I learned how to do brakes properly, oil change properly, tune up properly.
Remember when you first started here, you told me I already know how to do brakes.
Right.
It's pretty easy.
Right.
But when you really saw what was a job was involved,
yes,
how much stuff was in a brake
yes,
system, it was a different
yeah,
scenario, different story. So why don't you walk us through what, it's just not just changing pads on a car. It's
right,
a lot more than that. So walk us through it, like how would you expect a brake job?
I would expect a brake job. First I have to find out which brakes are going out, which ones are scrubbing or rubbing or something. Secondly, I check the roller and see if it's gone bad.
Okay, the basic things that I cover here for North Lawndale Employment Network for these guys to get their foot in the door is basic brake job or basic brake systems, basic electrical system and diagnostic, and also basic engine maintenance and repair. So what we do is we actually take cars that are customer cars, we tear them down, we look at every component that is affected by either the brakes, the electrical, or the engine, and I explain to the students what they do. So if they know how it works, they know how to diagnose the problem a lot quicker. So what we do here is we make them understand. If they can explain it to me, if they can understand how it works, and they can prove to me that that component failed, then they continue on with the repair, which makes them a lot more marketable. They can problem solve, they can diagnose. They're not just a guy with a toolbox and some wrenches and taking stuff apart and putting back on. They're actually thinking about what they're doing. I not only train them on the hard skill, but on the soft skill side. So I make sure that they make those mistakes here that would cost them their job if they would do that in the real world. So this is a fully functioning shop. These are just like my employees, and the only difference between a real shop and this one is I would tell them if they're messing up, so that way they don't do it in a job.
This is my favorite teacher. This is my favorite part of this training program. Y'all come on down to Fast Lane Automotive. We got a great teacher right here. We got a great, awesome teacher. Hands-on experience. Ain't no, before you get your certification, something you just read out of a book. There's something hands-on that you'll know exactly what you're doing when you get ready to go on the job site, as my instructor was saying. So, hey, right now he's the best to me. I never seen nothing like it. Thank you.